And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, J.Misiorowski. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy is a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Kicks and fires. And he swings over the top there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The shortstop takes the ball. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. They've had a great year offensively, as good an offensive team as you will find in the American League.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Max Muncy now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Ohapi gathers, throws to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Here's Byron Buxton. That one's in there, 0-1. Two outs, base is empty. Inside, and it's 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one in triple digits. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Struggling a little bit in this series. He's 2 for 12. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the finale of this 4-game set. Buxton on the run. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Two outs. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. Hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Strike 2.
But we've got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The next offering misses, and it's 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. So they strand a pair. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Back here at Angel Stadium. Now the starting pitcher in this one, J.deGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Zach McKinstry, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. DeGrom, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Brendan Donovan will hit next with just 1 hit in 9 at-bats so far in this series. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
1-1.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. That's my swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And the Angels are gone in order. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Misiorowski back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
One on the gun, swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. 4 for 12 in the series so far. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Bell, a former All-Star, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. 1 out, bases empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And the batter now, Tyler Heineman, chases that one upstairs.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Joe Adell. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
Adell launched a pair of homers in his last game. Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next to hit, number 8. 2nd inning here, no score. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Towards first. Freeman steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting 6, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
And that is downstairs. And it's 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. Angels go quietly there. We'll move to the third with no score. Back in Anaheim, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Dalen Lyle. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Ground ball right side. Gets it to first. Out. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's Turner now. Grounded out his first time. Gets the outside corner with that one. And it's even up.
One ball.
Top of the third, no score. Line drive, pulls it down, and there are two away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He's 0 for 1. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. And the 1-0. Clobber to right field. Way back. Gone. That one felt good. His second homer of this series. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now here is Byron Buxton. Walked his first time. Foul ball. Late on that fastball.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But the Mariners draw first blood here on this solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Right about knee-high at 97. Strike one.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And next for LA, Ivan Melendez. Melendez turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. That's too low, and that's ball one.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
The 1-0. Out to short, Turner. Slings to first in time.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Richie.
Now here is Richie Palacios. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, not in time. It's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Zach McKinstry, the next to hit for the Angels. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings over the top of that one.
No ball.
2 outs.
2 strikes.
And 1 in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back out of the 4th. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next pitch is outside. Cut and miss. Curveball struck him out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Here's Trout. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one is inside. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first.
Yes, you're out.
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. You've got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
McNeil, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Bottom 4, and now Brendan Donovan.
Second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Just missed.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And another ball. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ball one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Adele takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. That one is gone. He sends it out of here. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the DH. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Yeah, there's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that's in the dirt. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws to first.
That's an out.
And that ends the inning. Angels get one with a solo homer. All even now at 1-1. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the... Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Misiorowski back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1. Movement in the Halos bullpen. Lucas Erceg getting loose out there. Sobrowski, a left-hander, also throwing. That's towards center. Adele hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher Tyler Heineman.
Tyler Heineman up next for the Mariners. Fly to left his first time. And that skips in the dirt. Heineman in his fourth year, 33 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. One down, base is empty. Check swing, called strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That one in triple digits.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Way inside. Unusual to swing. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. And that one lifted in the air center field. Adele going after it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Halfway home. All even. One apiece. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Jr.
Gurriel gets a piece.
You know, these Angels being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
That one the other way. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
O'Hoppe in the box now. Takes strike 1. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around second is Gurriel. Around third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ivan Melendez, the next to hit for the Angels. Grounded out his first time. In the air, center field. Buxton sizing it up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Richie Palacios, the next to hit for the Angels. Doubled his first time up. Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
That's to third. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So the batting order turns over. Zach McKinstry, the next to hit for the Angels. Just missed. And a foul ball. Now he breaks his bat and makes the grab. And that is that. Angels get 1 on this double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Turner in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Activity in the bullpen. Colin Snyder, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throws it away. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
No outs, runner at first. And now for Seattle. Runner takes off, pitch inside. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And another ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 3-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Rips that one center field. And a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Throws to first in time. Awesome play there.
Now batting, right fielder Mike Trout.
Here's Mike Trout. 0 for 2 in this one. This one smoked out to left. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 down. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Second baseman Jeff McNeil.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Nabs it, and that is that. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that's outside. And that's down and away.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
In for a strike, and the count is 3-1. That's out to center field. Brings it in. And there's one down. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch just misses. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Joe Adell.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered here in this one. That's outside. Ball 1. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Two down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. To third, Muncy. That ends the frame. Offense held in check there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Angels 2. Eric Sabrowski gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
And a foul ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Cut on and missed, struck him out. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Off the mark there. And 1-1.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. Soto makes the play, and there are 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Two outs. That's down and in.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they still lead at 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, number 8. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, JoJo Romero.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
First offering, and it just misses. In the air, left field. 1 away. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout sizing it up, stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now the catcher up to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's outside. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Ivan Melendez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Full count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Colin Snyder gets the ball now.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Trey Turner at the plate. Snyder measures 6 feet 4 inches, 195 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And now the 0-1.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Just off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's the first out.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Max Muncy at the dish, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Gone!
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
1 out, bases empty. Byron Buxton up next for the Mariners. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Chase Silseth appears to be getting loose. Dubin getting cranked up as well. Out to short. Sends it across to first. That takes care of Buxton.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
0-2.
Ball 1 there. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Ivan Melendez. Romero back to work. There's a strike. And ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Next
Ball
offering
2.
misses down and away. Stays alive. That one down the line. Throw on to Freeman. One gone at the bottom of the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now the third baseman, Richie Palacios. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And that misses. 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
That's a good pitch there.
2-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 down, base is empty.
2. Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Zach McKinstry digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to Turner for one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Now pitching for the
Sean
Angels.
Dubin will take over here.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So digging in, Mike Trout.
Right fielder, Mike Trout.
Fastball is outside. And another ball. And a strike on the outside edge. Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So up next, Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Chase Silseth preparing to come on if needed. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. That
No, that's
misses.
a ball.
And the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 up, 2 down. Josh Bell at the plate now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air out to left. And that is that. So they go quietly there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mariners 4 and the Angels 2. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now the number. Mason Miller comes on trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Miller, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that one in the air center field. Buxton under it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
So now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's
And
right.
look out,
Take first.
as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. That's through there for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into
1
a double
ball,
play.
2 strikes.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
And now, number 8. That one at triple digits.
You want a guy that battles at the plate in the biggest moments of the game, and that's what they have right now up there. If anyone can shake it up, it's this guy right here.
Misses inside, and the count is 1-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
1-2.
Miller is just 1 strike away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Tying run at the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.